A very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Going to be flipping the script today. That's the good news. We had the strong and severe thunderstorms that impacted the Wobbles community there late yesterday afternoon and throughout the early part of the evening. Now we're opening up the door to gradually clearing skies. You can see we've got a cold front that's south and east of the area. We got a secondary front that's going to be making its way through here. Still warm and muggy this morning, but folks, as we work throughout the day, that humidity is going to be coming down, and that is great news. Let's get a look across the region, shall we? White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam overlooking WKU in Bowling Green, showcasing the cloud cover already breaking up, looking off to the north and west. An even better view of the breaking up of the cloud cover, courtesy of the Beech Tree News Sky Cam, looking off to the north and west from Morgantown. See some rays of sunshine becoming apparent as we work throughout the day, where you're expecting the cloud cover to decrease there pretty much across the entirety of the region. Let's jump over here and let's take a look at those current conditions. We have got readings located right around the low 70s in the temperature department. Dew points right around the 70-degree mark too. Folks, as what I was just mentioning, it's still warm and soupy out there this morning. But as we work throughout the day, we're going to see that humidity and those dew points begin to fall. Now, for what we really want to take a look at. Take a look at these rain readings over the past 24 hours. We received nearly 2 inches of rainfall on the north side of Warren County, over an inch down here on the south side, and stretching down Logan County over an inch as well as Allen County. Simpson County just missed out on it, and looks like up in Butler County, they missed out over near Woodbury, at least to an extent. We had some higher rain totals from surrounding areas, but just a shade under 0.3 of an inch is all that they were able to squeeze out. Looking here at the latest surface map, folks, the cold front is through here. High pressure that's located right there to our north. Clockwise flow, going to be filtering in light northeasterly winds throughout the day. This is what's going to bring a more comfortable feel to the air as we work into this evening. So let's talk about it, looking at the latest short-term model guidance. Dew points in the low 70s this morning. We're going to work throughout the day. By lunchtime, we should be right around the low to mid 60s. And then by 6 p.m. this evening, folks, we're going to be going all the way down right there around the upper 50s. So it's definitely going to feel much nicer after you get off work than what it's going to feel going in, all right? After we get past today, we are going to be keeping eyes on this deepening area of low pressure. This low pressure system is going to pull off to the east as we get into our Friday. And you can see some of the activity is from a warm front that's going to be extending out and lifting north and east across the region on Friday afternoon. All right, as you can see here, that could develop a few sporadic showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder, but it's not going to be until we progress into the weekend that we're going to see more prominent rain and storm chances make a return yet again. Here we are looking as we get into our Saturday, folks, and we are going to be locked into the warm sector. We are south and west of the warm front. We are located just to the east of the cold front, with all that warm, moist air getting pulled up out of the Gulf of Mexico, priming up our atmosphere for whenever that cold front blasts through here to bring the opportunity at some strong to maybe even some severe thunderstorm chances along with it. It looks like a very similar setup to yesterday, to where we would be looking at a primarily damaging wind threat, along with the opportunity of a few instances of hail out there. And also, folks, like what we saw yesterday, extraordinarily sufficient and efficient rain producers. So we could get a whole lot of rainfall in a short amount of time for any cell that develops in the atmosphere that's going to be provided right here across the region. Again, folks, we're looking at the surface map that's valid as we work into our Saturday. We're going to have those winds coming out of the south, and I'm just going to say, folks, enjoy it today, because getting into Friday and Saturday, we're going to be back up to around the mid-90s for highs, at or exceeding triple digits on the heat indice side of things as well, all right? Here's a look at the latest precipitable water. Again, we've been looking at this throughout the week. This is if you were to take a column of air, wring it out like a dish rag, how much total rainfall we would get on the ground. As we work throughout the day, you see the precipitable waters come down and deplete as the cold front moves through here, that's what's going to help make it feel so nice out there. But very quickly, folks, take a look at Friday into Saturday with our next strong and severe storm chances. Here we are looking at sunrise on Friday. Precipitable waters already back up to exceeding, excuse me, right at or just over 1.5 inches. And then we get right here into the afternoon hours. Remember, the warm front's going to be lifting, providing that lifting mechanism right here across the region. We could be getting up between 2.5 inches on precipitable water readings. And this continues, folks, as we work throughout the entirety of our Saturday. Here we are getting into Saturday afternoon. Just going to be extraordinarily warm and muggy. We're going to get the rainforest feel right back in here across the entirety of Wobbles, thus signifying the opportunity and more shower and storm chances. Coverage is expected to be a lot more on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night in comparison to just isolated pop-ups, maybe widely scattered Friday afternoon into the early part of Friday evening. Take a look, folks. The Storm Prediction Center has already included pretty much the entirety of the Commonwealth in a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. This is valid for Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. As previously mentioned, we are looking at damaging winds, the possibility of some large hail, flash flooding, and efficient rain producers to come along with that. Take this with a grain of salt, folks. The latest rainfall forecast is showing 1/2 inch right over Bowling Green, just to our north there. That's over an inch or nearing an inch in the pink coloration. Understand and realize that we could be getting in on a lot more than this, okay? Similar to what we saw yesterday, some locations got 2 to 3/10 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch squeezed out, while other locations got darn near 2 inches of total rainfall. We could be looking at this unfolding yet again as we work throughout the entirety of the weekend. Here's a breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. Sunny and becoming nicer as the day wears on. Highs this afternoon going to hold right around the mid-80s. Going to be some 10 degrees cooler in comparison to yesterday. And then we get into Friday and Saturday. The heat and humidity return. Despite Friday afternoon not showing it there on the icon, folks, I do think that we will have sporadic shower and storm development Friday afternoon and evening. Saturday, mid-90s for highs, triple-digit heat indices, scattered storm chances during the afternoon and evening. This will continue throughout the morning hours of our Sunday, but as our Sunday progresses, we should see the rain chances taper off, winds turn back out of the north, and look there on Monday, folks. Dare I say it? Perhaps some of us not even escaping the lower 80s for highs. Give me all of that we can get. That is a guarantee. Folks, that's going to wrap up your Thursday morning weather night forecast. Brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a blessed next to final day of the work week.